Good morning everybody. It's been quite a long time since I've done a video, like a house video. We've been in here, how many months? 9 months, 10 months, something like that. And most of it's just really been sort of planning what we want to do. It's taken a long time really to come to some decisions. We've flitted between ideas and we thought we wanted to do one thing, but now we've changed to another. If I have a little show you around of anything that we've done, just for updates really. So let's get started on that. So I'm in the front room at the moment. So let me turn you around. You've probably already seen this before. So we've put net curtain up because of these silly windows. Let me show you. You kind of open outwards. So we couldn't put one piece of net curtain all the way across. So we've done like 3 sections, which works for now. And there's like gaps sometimes in between the curtains, but it's not too bad. We haven't done an awful lot in here, really. So we've had a few issues since we've been here already. Boiler has leaked, so it's just above there in the front room. It's in like a little cupboard in the girls' bedroom. That was leaking. Luckily I heard it. Otherwise I don't think we'd have spotted it, and we might have ended up with a worse problem. So the ceiling up here is kind of all a bit, it's not damp anymore, it's not wet, it's just soft. So we need to get the ceiling replaced at some point in here. Wallpaper's peeling, and it's just so tempting to rip that paper off, but we're holding off until we know exactly what we're doing. We've put a nice clock up. I've always wanted a big clock, and not just because I can't see very well, and we've decided on that one. Dining room, not a lot's different really, it's all pretty much the same as it was. Piles of clothes on the backs of everyone's chairs ready to go up. So we have a lot of plans for the kitchen. I do have a lot of plans, and it's going to involve blocking up this doorway, so the access to the kitchen and to the dining room be via this walkway here, which obviously the fridge is in the way at the moment, but it won't be. Let me quickly show you in the garden. I mentioned on the shopping video that we've had a fence come down, so let me show you that. Yeah, that. So, I mean, it seems like the people who had this house before might have, like somebody whoever put the fence posts in, managed to cut through one of them at the bottom, which made it very insecure in the first place. So hopefully the guy who's living in that house over there at the moment is going to have a little look later and see if he can do anything. Right, other things that have happened. The garden's an absolute state, but we've cleared all the like bushes and brambles. I know the birds like them, and our intention is to put something back in the future, but it was causing a lot of problems, and the bush that was there was a really sort of spiky thing, which was not good for summer because she kept trying to go in it and bits were falling off of it and hurting her and so on. And there was a tree there which has caused a lot of issues. That fence keeps falling down as well, so Simon's sort of tried to bodge it for the minute so we can get somebody to do it. My uncle luckily came around and did it, which is really kind of him to do. He's trying to get rid of that last bit, and then maybe we can get the fence fixed properly, because there's a big gap as you can see there. The plan is we're going to put like a garden room along here eventually. We're going to need to remove some of this and level it out, and then maybe over this side where the slate is, because we're not keen on it, to be honest. It's not suitable for a dog. We're going to put maybe some turf along there to go back in. So obviously access into the kitchen, we tend to use this door as our front door almost. We don't really use the front door to come in and out. Right, those cupboards up there are pretty decent actually. We're planning on reusing those somewhere else, just like those ones there, so they won't be wasted. But as you can see, the rest of the kitchen, it's not bad. It seems to be like, so I think somebody's sort of handmade it. So like if you see here, there's a very odd gap there. That worktop's loose. Anyway, so that's the kitchen. Let's have a look out here. Oops. Right, coat hooks. They might be in the way when it comes to opening that walkway up, and the shoe rack below it for the time being. So this is our like router and so on stand. You know, we need something to put it on, and this cupboard works fine. Annie used to have this in her bedroom upstairs in our old house. So this used to just be clear, but I bought some sticky stuff put it on the window. It's really easy to use actually, just cut it to the right size and it just sort of, you can peel it off and there won't be any issues at all. And you can clean it fine, but it just stops people being able to look in whenever they want. I've done the same with this window here for a bit of our privacy, but also a bit of the neighbours' privacy. I won't video their garden. They don't want us looking into their garden. I'm sure it's a little bit of an odd design. There we go. But I do want to keep one pane free because, you know, from here we can look down, see what's going on, see where the car is and so on. Right, the front bedroom, mine and Simon's bedroom. Not a lot's changed. It's still a bit messy, to be honest. There's not a lot of space to put things. So we've got one of the girls' cube unit things at the moment still. This is just a big cupboard. That is where the boiler is going to be moved to. So we've put blind up in here and also in the girls' bedroom. And they've also got the net curtains in here. Another issue with these windows, I'm sure you can get a little arm or something to keep it open, but when it's windy, all it does is slam shut. Just above the window, we keep getting rain coming in. I don't know if you can see the dark patch up there at all. It keeps getting wet every time it rains, which is not good at all. We're going to have the guttering done, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Got somebody that we know that does it. Everything over here is much the same as it was until we can get the boiler moved, and then we can remove this. The only socket for this bedroom is on this wall, which is a stud wall, which is where the boiler is. So that wall won't be there. There's no more sockets in this bedroom at all. Anyway, moving on. Oh, we've popped that up on the door. And this is actually better than the one that the girls have got. So I've put one of them in the bathroom. And we've got one in here, but I've got another pack here of two. We're going to put one in the girls' room. Right, I'm not really going to show you in here because it's a little bit messy, but I'll show you the blind. See, it all needs doing. The windows need doing. Needs replastering. We have been in talks with somebody about that. Builder. Hannah's had fun starting to rip the wallpaper off over there. So the plan in the future, if I come downstairs and show you, a bit echoey in here, we are going to have a porch out the front. You know, you'll open this door, you'll come out into a porch, so somewhere to put the shoes and the coat, somewhere to dry summer off, which will be really nice. Won't need to have the coat rack there or the shoes there, so that will mean that'll free up that walkway. We have been looking at doors, so we're going to change this door. We're going to pop a door on there, and this wall here we are planning on, I mean, we've had a lot of talks about what would be best and what would work best. So we need 3 bedrooms. We had plans drawn up for an extension, but because of there's a sewer, like a drain, out in the back garden, and it is 3 meters, just over 3 meters away, but because of where it is, we'd need super duper deep 2 meter or more deep foundations, and that'll bump up the cost massively just for 1 room extension, and it would mean that we wouldn't be able to do anything else that we wanted to do. That's a no-no. So what we've done, we've changed the plan a little bit. So what is currently the dining room is going to be a teeny tiny bedroom for me and Simon, and we're going to put the dining room out in like a garden room, and then hopefully have like a shelter going from the kitchen to the garden room. So if I show you this, where this like archway bit is here, we've spoken to a builder. I'm going to come and block that up, but put a doorway in like here, basically this bit here. So we'll sort of swap the front room around then. So the television we're thinking is going to be over there. We're going to have a radiator somewhere along here. We're not going to have these sofas. We're going to get a corner sofa or something like that, which will go maybe along here. I know we'll just find something to go behind the sofa in that corner, and then it will go along here, and then we might have a teeny bit of space in the corner there, maybe for an armchair, or who knows. And then in this bedroom Well, this will be the bedroom. And to be honest, for me, I would prefer access from the front room to the bedroom than from the kitchen to the bedroom. So this will be blocked up, like we said. And then when it comes to doing the kitchen, we'd also, so this cupboard is like not a solid wall. So we can have a kitchen. Plan is to have like worktop that comes out from here, but it's too narrow for a cooker, not deep enough. So I'm gonna have it coming out and curving outwards a bit to make it deep enough to go all the way along and have a corner unit there, and a cooker of some sort in here. Obviously that doorway will be blocked up by them. And the fridge and the freezer will be going here, and the washing machine and tumble dryer will be going like here and here. And then we'll have sort of, that will come out to about there. So we'll have some cupboards there and worktop there. There won't probably be enough space above the fridge and the freezer for much of a cupboard. But then that will also free up this space. So I'm thinking we've got space to build like a little worktop here with built-in cupboards, you know, rounded edges. That's my plan, and I just think it would look nice. And also this cupboard under the stairs, but that can be turned into a nice looking cupboard as well. So there we go. It's taken such a long time to get any of these plans like finalised, and they're not finalised exactly, but we've got more of an idea about what we want now, and you know, how we use the house and how the spaces work and things for us. And we've got a date booked in March, late March, for the boiler to be moved, and a couple of because there's no radiators upstairs in the bedroom, so he's going to pop a couple of radiators in the bedrooms and one in this room, so that when this room gets split there will be some sort of heating in this room as well then. So that's it really at the moment. A little update. I bought a folder. I'm going to print out some pictures and make like little sort of mini mood boards for each room, and the colour schemes and things that I've got in mind. So perhaps I'll come back on and show you those. Anyway, thank you for watching. Come back again for the next video. Goodbye.